Every single U.S. service member is now out of Afghanistan. I can say that with 100% certainty.
Right now on ABC 10 News at 4, the United States' longest war is now officially over. The last U.S. military planes left Afghanistan just hours ago. We're going to talk with a national security expert about what happens next. Plus, back here at home, the county's largest school district welcomes back students for in-person learning. The changes on campus this year and the key to bridging the digital divide for many students.
ABC 10 News starts now with breaking news.
After 20 years, America's longest-running war is officially over. The last U.S. planes flew out of Afghanistan today with troops and remaining core diplomatic staff. The commander of the U.S. Central Command made that announcement at the Pentagon. This means the U.S. has completed its mission of withdrawing all troops hours ahead of President Biden's August 31st deadline. But General Frank McKenzie says that some American citizens who wanted to leave Afghanistan are still in the country.
I've gotten everybody out that we wanted to get out, and there still would have been people who would have been disappointed with that. It's a tough situation, but I want to emphasize again that simply because we have left, that doesn't mean the opportunities for both Americans that are in Afghanistan that want to leave and Afghans who want to leave, they will not be denied that opportunity. I think our Department of State is going to work that very hard in the days and weeks ahead.
The U.S. spent $2 trillion on the war, and nearly 2,000 U.S. troops were killed in action over the last 2 decades. National security expert Ron B. joins us now live to talk about the implications and the war finally coming to an end. Ron, you've been covering this for a long time, haven't you?
Yes, I have, and thanks for having me.
Good to have you here. Let's start, first of all, less than an hour after the last U.S. military plane left, the Taliban proclaimed full independence. So what does that signal to the rest of the world?
It signals to the rest of the world that America has left Afghanistan, and the country is now in charge of by the same people that we went in to relieve of their duties 20 years ago.
And we've seen the difficulties of trying to form a government. What do you think Afghanistan will look like in the months and years to come?
I think there will be a civil war. I think there will be chaos. There are differences between ISIS-K and the Taliban, and we could only hope that they kill one another instead of us in the process.
The U.S. retaliated against ISIS over the weekend for the airport bombing. Even though we have left that country, could similar missions continue in the region?
I expect that they will. It was quite impressive that allies sooner so that they could organize quicker. And last but not least, will we have to go back to Afghanistan like we did in Iraq after we left in 2011? We came back 3 years later to fight ISIS. And with no American forces on the ground, we will still have drones and Air Force available and special ops. But will we have to go back if they start planning for another attack on the United States?
The ABC News is reporting that at least 100 American citizens are still left behind. Thousands of allies are still there. We do want to note that. We did not meet our objective in Afghanistan. We know Osama bin Laden, of course, is dead. Many of his co-conspirators are dead. How will that affect our decisions going forward about intervening elsewhere in the world?
Well, what happened by us being there was to vaccinate Afghanistan against another 9/11. Now that we've left Afghanistan, we now have a new variant, a Delta variant, if you will, called ISIS-K, which may mean that we're going to have to go back there. There are other places, of course, where there are problems, including Syria, including Yemen, including Iraq, and there are terrorists there as well. But this opens up a whole nother piece of geography for jihadis to plan for attacks against places like Europe and the United States.
We will have a lot of very difficult questions to answer in the many years to come. Ron B., thank you for your expertise. We'll talk to you again at 5 o'clock, all right?
Okay, thanks for having me.
Some El Cajon families are still desperately trying to flee Afghanistan after the last American plane left today. Others who are already evacuated, they are back home safe. Our ABC 10 News anchor Vanessa Van Hefty spoke with one man who says he will not turn his back on his Afghan friend.
These people helped us.
Ed Whited is desperately trying to help his friend in Afghanistan, an interpreter who aided U.S. forces.
He is still in Kabul. He's scared to death because he has a wife and a 13-year-old daughter. He's hidden in a dry well close by his house while the Taliban were going house to house looking for people.
Whited carries a picture of his friend, his identity concealed for his safety. The civil servant retired 3 years ago. He had worked at North Island since 1980, hired to manage logistics. He was sent once to Iraq and twice to Afghanistan, where he says his interpreter friend and scores of others just like him helped save American lives.
We trusted them with our lives. If something was going down, we needed them to tell us, hey, this is unsafe. They were not only just an interpreter translating what the general or the colonel said, but they were also cultural advisors. Hey, you probably shouldn't say that because of this and this and this, and it'll be taken back.
His friend reaching out to him 2 weeks ago on Facebook, asking him for help.
He was trying to get what they call an SIV, with the acronym for a special immigration visa. And he needed a letter of recommendation from a former supervisor, and I fit that bill.
Whited now working with Congressman Darrell Issa and Representative Juan Vargas.
I've submitted a spreadsheet with all the information so he can submit it to the State Department for 3 families now. This is just a drop in a bucket, though. But we're trying to do anything we can to help however many people we possibly can.
He says he will continue to work and won't turn his back on the people that had his. Vanessa Van Hefty, ABC 10 News.
There are ways San Diegans can help Afghan refugees arriving in the U.S., including here in our county. The city's Immigrant Affairs Manager shared some suggestions. They're right there on your screen. There are several local agencies that can use the extra help coordinating support services. You can visit their website for more information. A simple way to help is by creating a welcoming environment for these families in San Diego by showing them they are valued and respected here in our county. And you can keep track of the latest developments following the U.S. troop withdrawal from Afghanistan with our mobile app. It is free in the App Store. Just search 10 News. Also back here at home, it is back to school for California's second largest district. More than 100,000 students are now back in class full-time in person. Since the pandemic, our ABC 10 News reporter Rachel Bianco is live in Webster with the new measures to protect kids from COVID. Rachel.
Hi, Steve. Here at Webster Elementary School just let out for the day, and the kids we talked to say they are so happy to be back in class with their friends and their teachers in person.
I'm gonna read this book today. It's called The Cool Bean. It's one of my favorites.
It's back to class for students at Marshall Elementary in City Heights. The first day back always brings excitement, but also concern as the Delta variant continues spreading across the country.
When we are kids, we never experienced this.
The Hong son is starting kindergarten, but they got called to pick him up because he has a cold. He was able to get tested for COVID right on campus. Minutes later, his parents are relieved to learn he is negative.
We are really happy because if the school doesn't provide us the COVID test, we have to go to emergency.
San Diego Unified spent nearly $3 billion on COVID prevention. Those measures include upgraded HVAC filtration, air purifiers, hand washing stations, and air quality sensors. State Superintendent Tony Thurman applauded the district's plan.
And this district has invested nearly $2 billion to have more educators so that there can be smaller class sizes, to have more nurses.
San Diego Unified is also requiring masks both indoors and outside, a requirement that exceeds state rules. Kids can take them off when eating or drinking, participating in PE or sports, or performing arts.
That's a simple measure that will help to keep our children safe.
District leaders say masks will also make it easier to keep kids in school. Normally, if a student is exposed to COVID-19, they'd have to quarantine at home for 14 days. This year, if the student was wearing a mask and agrees to testing, they can stay in school. Students at Mira Mesa High School say wearing them has become routine.
As long as it keeps us safe.
Parents who don't feel comfortable sending their kids back to school can sign their kids up for the district's virtual academy. So far, 1% of the student population is choosing that option. Reporting live in Webster, Rachel Bianco, ABC 10 News.
Rachel, thank you. And there will be some changes for students riding the bus this year. The district recommends students socially distance while waiting for the bus. Now, when the bus arrives, students will load from the back to the front and then get off the bus from the front to the back. Face masks are required at all times. If a student does have symptoms during the ride, they will be isolated in a seat behind the driver. At least 4 passenger windows on the bus will also be open while students are on the bus. Those buses also will be cleaned nightly. All drivers are trained in proper disinfection practices. Happening now, the Escondido Union High School District is hosting a vaccine clinic for all community members. That clinic is at San Pascual High School, and it runs until 6 o'clock tonight. There will be clinics at the district's 4 other high schools later this week from 3 to 6. Those locations are right there on your screen. Anyone 12 and older can get vaccinated. There will be clinics the week of September the 27th, so those who receive the Pfizer or Moderna vaccine can get their second shot.